because you knew you had to guard me all the way out there. Everywhere I went, it was...
It sure is. Thanks, David. There should be plenty of fireworks out in the backcourt tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who is the best combination passer scorer?
Here we go. Oh, man, Kev, you put me on the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody
a lot of them, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chocolate. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I've ever played with. He can shoot it from deep. He was a guy that liked to shoot it from Curry land, and he could pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passers in this league.
Three terrific names. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. And it's Thompson in at the three, the small forward. And for Washington, Ball runs the point with Beal at the two. Travis Berton's out there with Bryant. And it's Brown in at the three. And Green slams it in.
The agility, the elusiveness, I mean, the explosiveness, all things Green has worked on since he's first entered this league.
Wall up top, guarded by Curry. Wall, no luck.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Green, the pass to Cauley Stein. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
That's a shot that Curry can make in his sleep. Amazing how smooth he is from distance.
Wall finds Beal. They need this. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Well, last season we got a glimpse of what a Bradley Beal team looks like as he led the way for the Wizards after Wall went down.
And really, Beal took it upon himself to kind of keep this team moving forward. And it was his best season to date. Career highs in scoring and also was creating more for his teammates in Wall's absence.
And at times, Chris, reporters have talked about a rift between Beal and Wall. But you know what? Beal has nothing but great things to say about his backcourt mate.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, Bill has said himself that he believes a lot of his success is due to Wall. I mean, Bill's production with Wall sideline flourished. I mean, but Bill would much prefer to have Wall by his side.
Now, here is Russell. That shot misses. Great D that time from Beal. Pass to Wall. Now Bertans. It's stolen by Curry. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And Curry with the stuff.
Oh, I love seeing Curry come up with steals like this, using his quickness to his advantage.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. He dishes it to Wall. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load. Well, John Wall coming back after that Achilles injury he suffered in the start of 2019. It's been a long road to recovery for him, and I know just how much he misses playing every day.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mo Wagner comes in for Thomas Bryant, and it's Hachimura in for Davis Bertans. And C. Webb, as we know, with Wall, he made the most of his time missed by finishing his degree.
Yeah, Wall was able to take the classes he needed to complete his bachelor's degree from Kentucky. I'm sure he would have preferred to play instead, but he saw an opportunity with his education and made the most of it.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Washington. Isaiah Thomas comes in for John Wall. And then for Golden State, Robinson's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Alec Burks subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. No good that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. There's the pass to Thomas. Over Green. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Myers.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch and release.
Curry with it. Now Thomas defending. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, fires for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The quickness to get in position, the quick shot release. IT in space on the perimeter, just a nightmare to defend.
And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Good, and Spiel picking up the assist. 7 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here is Robinson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Washington has possession. The Wizards with the lead. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thomas, that's good.
You have to love the heart of Thomas, using all his strength as he has on these challenging finishes.
Pass to Looney. To halt the run, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight is Smith. He's checked in for the Wizards. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for the Warriors. And that one falls for Looney. The Wizards have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Thomas. He's got 9. Knocks it loose. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge.
Confidence from that deep. Come on, man. Unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And being a smaller player is a... Thomas brings that fearlessness, Greg. He's always played with a chip on his shoulder.
And he's got a deep bag of tricks for finishing around bigger players. It's really something to watch.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Alec Burks is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Robinson, and it's Looney in at the center position.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
So he gets them both. And Chris, with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Burks. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. first one falls. Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, as the biggest what-if stories? Have they stayed healthy?
Wow. I mean, you got to start, in my mind, I got to go to, a guy like a Grant Hill. He was Mr. Triple-Double. He and Jason Kidd, to me, were almost the same players, just in different bodies when Grant started his career off in Detroit. And to see him get injured, man, that just hurt me because he had so much potential. Even though he had a great career, I still think about him. How about Greg Oden, who got hurt in his senior year, had to shoot free throws with his left hand, and then he comes into the league, and the big fella just had to battle injuries, and feel sorry for that big fella because he was so skilled in the game.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Curry's shot is good.
Oh, man, the balance Curry has is insane. He's not going to overpower you with the strength, but he stays in control.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Washington making some changes. Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. Troy Brown comes in for C.J. Miles. And John Wall subbed in for Thomas. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Burks.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer. Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Chris, you think back to the Warriors as a franchise when you played for them, both as a rookie and a vet. How have things changed?
Well, I think it's a difference, in the approach from ownership. I think that's huge. But the fans, they've always come out. They've always been some of the best fans in the league. And the Warriors franchise has come so far since being a bottom-dwelling team.
So it's the Warriors now after the basket by Washington. On its way from Curry for two. Hands the shot from the wing. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Bryant kicks to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Look, Wall is incredible at finishing with force at the rim. It's all about his athletic ability.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside, Russell. Thompson outside. No good with the triple. The Wizards have gone 3-7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Ball with it. He's picked up by Russell. Wall, no luck. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Thompson passes to McKinney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on John Wall. The Warriors have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And that one misses.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
For the Wizards, Mo Wagner comes in for Thomas Bryant, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Ish Smith. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the second free throw, good. 1:51 left to play in the first half.
Well, Coach Scott Brooks has seen success in the past. Respected coach who has won Coach of the Year, but the heat is on in Washington.
Yeah, he hasn't had great luck here with the Wizards. I mean, new management this year might be evaluating him. I mean, he could be a make-or-break season for Brooks.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And for Troy Brown Jr., he didn't have a lot of minutes as a rookie. Management wanted to bring him along slowly and let him learn at his own pace.
That free throw good from Brown. And the team taking a long-term approach with Brown, as you said.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. When Brown Jr. did see some time, it was both on the wing and running the offense as a guard. But in high school, he played point guard, and the team see him as an option for spot minutes going forward.
And the Warriors making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Now here's Thompson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Russell. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 10.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Got it. Good job in the low post. 10 points for Wall.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Russell finds Cauley Stein. Back to Russell. Golden State moving it around. Green deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson, Beal with the block.
And if they're thinking, they can get a 2-for-1 here.
You just have to manage the clock correctly. You know, sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look.
Here's Wagner. Outside, Beal. Here's Wagner. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Thompson kicks to Russell. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Incredible offense performance by Steph. Man, I wish I could see that again. He could beat you at all 3 levels. Has a great feel for what his team needs from him, and he can give you that at any.
Through the first half, plenty of basketball though left in this one. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Wizards 5 right now. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Thomas Bryant is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot.
And Chris, a very unique experience playing in the nation's capital. What was your time like with Washington?
Oh, I loved it. Oh, I love Chocolate City. I mean, the surrounding areas of D.C. love the team as well. There's something special about playing in the capital.
That one falls for Bertans. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact that the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Well, like the Clippers of a year ago, they looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Barmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency, by able to go out and recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pick.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. They double-team Curry. Right wing, Russell with a wide-open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
It's Wall with the drive. Misses from short range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Out to Russell. From 11 feet away, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Was going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Hachimura, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. C.J. Miles comes in for Troy Brown. Smith checked in for Bradley Beal. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for John Wall. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Burks in for D'Angelo Russell. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And again, Washington, no good.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Green dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Golden State moving the ball around.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Smith outside. Back to Thomas. And nothing is falling for him right now. Curry passes to Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Wizards trailed by 18. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And with all the numbers that Curry puts up, all the records, Chris, that he owns, crazy to think that he's often sitting in the 4th quarter due to the score.
Yeah, it is crazy, Kevin. I mean, you pick Curry's MVP season, and even then he wasn't playing huge minutes. That is a testament to just how incredible he is. Curry finds ways to end games even before it reaches the 4th.
And Washington making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Robinson's checked in for Draymond Green.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Ryan in the post, and the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Kicks it to Smith. Thomas, it's a wide open look, drills the three-pointer. Thomas got 12.
his shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Ish Smith.
That's his third personal foul. Substitution for the Wizards. Bradley Beal.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Passes to Looney. Here's Curry. Washington with the rebound. Outside Thomas. Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Curry. Bryant's shot is off.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
On its way from Curry for two. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Now here's Beal. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth, Cauley Stein is out there with Looney. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Wall against Russell. Wall finds Bertans. Clock is at 3. Beal from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Russell. Bertans grabs the board. Wizards trailed by 19. And Looney sends it back. Thompson against Beal. And there's the pass to Robinson. Pass to Looney. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State. Hey, Chris, this year pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, dude, let's just think about that. Jack Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. Timeout called the Warriors.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
Wizards making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Green comes in for Looney, and Steph Curry is subbed in for Glenn Robinson III. Out to the right wing. Cauley Stein kicks to Curry. Russell against Wall. From deep. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract break comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, he might need to change his style just a bit.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wall's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They double-team Curry. Russell passes to Thompson. Cauley-Stein kicks to Russell. Shoots over Beal. And it's Russell missing. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. A three-pointer is right on target.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
Now, Cauley-Stein. Passes it to Curry. Outside, Russell fires the three. No good there. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Beal, and it's in there. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta respect the speed of Beal. Outstanding when he penetrates inside.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Get on, step.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Three-pointer. The shot by Curry, no good. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the slam dunk by Wall.
We've seen Beal evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Russell with it. He kicks it to Cauley-Stein. The dish to Curry. Shot from the wing. Russell, no luck. And the Wizards with possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Wall, and he drops it in from the low post.
And that's the fortitude of Wall. Not going to be thrown off by the defense.
Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.